What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now this video is going to be talking about a unorthodox lighting setup, and it might not really be unorthodox. It's kind of similar to what I was originally going to go with, but that stuff wouldn't get here in time or to the island in time. So I had this last minute photo job from a musician buddy of mine where we'd go to Puerto Rico and shoot some photos, as well as he was primarily there to record a song with someone else I know that works and lives on the island. And for this job, I had a few lighting options. One being Unorthodox speed lights, two of them, which would allow for two lights essentially. They would have been lightweight, fit in my bag. The problem was power and battery life. My second option was to go with my Unorthodox AD400, which was great for power, could be used in direct sunlight. Only problem was I'd have to break it down, put it in its original package, and carry that whole package with me. Not to mention the added weight of that unit. Last option was two Unorthodox AD200 Pros. Now these things have great battery life, they got power and can be used in direct sun. Easy to fit in a backpack, which means I didn't have to bring anything extra. Which now thinking about it, I could have used both the Unorthodox AD200s and the two speed lights, but I didn't want to bring a lot. Most of the times when I go to Puerto Rico, I bring a lot of stuff and never use it. Didn't want that to be the case, using unnecessary space when I didn't have to. So I went with the two Unorthodox AD200s. These things are lightweight, great battery life, great power. Most of the time I use the AD200s on weddings, and I could get away with 3 weddings before I have to charge them. And the reason why I say unorthodox is just the way I kind of set them up. It's kind of like on a shitty rig setup, as you can say, but let me show you guys what that setup was. So here you guys have it. This was the setup I decided to go with. It's kind of similar to the Unorthodox dual flash bracket that they have for the AD200s. Problem was that wasn't going to get to my house in time, nor was it going to get to Puerto Rico in time. Anytime shipping stuff to Puerto Rico, it takes obviously longer, like any other island, and there's not really any good camera stores on the island. So this is what I took with me, and the setup is quite simple. It's the AD200s vertical with the original flash bracket, the bracket that comes with it, and I just 1/4-20 to 1/4-20 adapter and just basically screw them together. Here I have the Magmod diffuser system that I use, and so one of them wouldn't wiggle around. I just grabbed a good old bongo tie and just bongo tied around them so they both stay level. And if you're unfamiliar with bongo ties are, these things are awesome. Used a lot in the video production world, but they come in handy for several things, and I'll put a link in the description so that way you guys can check out bongo ties. That's pretty much the setup, and like I say, why it's unorthodox is because I have them with 2 diffusers pretty much squeezed together, and I thought it might make some ugly shadows, but it ended up not doing that. It ended up doing its job and working for what I needed. But stay tuned for the next one.